Hey everyone, it is Melissa here with Sincerely Creative Mom. We are going to make a super cute pancake petite today for fall. I'm trying to make some things for the boutique, and so I figured we would hang out using our 10-inch pancake wreath frame. Then we're going to add a pipe cleaner to all the spots that are open that have the notch. Okay, so on the outside out here, we're going to work with a 20-inch piece, 20 inches long, and we're going to do a cruffle, and it's not going to go right up the center, it's going to go off to the side, okay? So I want it to be kind of elongated and is a little bit longer than normal. So I'm going to roll it kind of on the side, 1, 2, 3 little teeny tiny rolls, like as big as my finger. And then I'm going to scrunch up the center. Scrunch, 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 scrunch. Scrunch, 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 scrunch. All the way. Other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll that in. 1, 2, 3. Just enough to get that kind of just weaving in. Okay. Now I have it real pretty. Those cut edges are kind of hidden. And I almost have like a drawer here. I'm going to turn it over so that it's like a shelf. We want this to kind of hold up our ribbons when we put it in. So this piece is going to go in the outside twist tie. So you see now how I'm just elongating that from the frame. I'm just bringing that width out. Hey, Debbie. And I'm going to go nice and tight with my pipe cleaner. Crisscross, twist, twist. Okay. And then the next piece I'm going to put in is a 10-inch, and we're going to just curl it. So nice big curl, not a little teeny tiny curl, nice big curl. Okay. Make sure it's flat. About some of these, I'm not sure what it is that you do with the extender. I have several videos that you can do for the extender on our YouTube. Okay, I'm going to put this one in. Now, I want to make sure that this length matches this length, right? I don't want them to be like one super far in, one super far out. I want them to match. So I'm going to put them in so that they're matchy. And twist. This is going on the inside twist tie. Okay, so the 20-inch piece goes on the outside twist tie. The 10-inch curl goes on the inside. So I already pre-did these. We're going to make sure we put them in nice and tight. Again, making sure they come up to one another. So this is the 20-inch cruffle and the 10-inch curl. Just make sure that that 10-inch curl, that seam is on the bottom. So we're going to go with 2.5-inch ribbons that are cut 14 inches long. I squeeze those up. The plaid ribbon, so the sign that we're using and the mesh and this plaid ribbon were all part of the supply box in August, which I totally love. It's really pretty. All right, so all in, okay, we have 6 bundles of the ribbons laying beautifully on top of the mesh. You can still see the mesh peeking out. For those of you who are always in forever saying, oh, you're covering up the mesh. Oh, I can't see it. The mesh is pretty. Oh. Well, now you can see it a little bit. And then I'm going to go on top of that on our open pipe cleaners here. This is another 10-inch piece, cut 10 inches. I'm going to take the cut edge and fold it to the cut edge. Cut edge to the cut edge as best as I can. And I'm just going to ruffle up that edge. As best as I can. Okay. I'm going to take our scissors and just cut off that so it looks pretty on the end. It's flat, not fraying or anything. Then I'm going to take that top piece and go right on the top here. So this is doing a couple things. it is hiding our mechanics, right? It is filling in the spots where, not in this mesh so much. You can see a little tiny bit. You can see the frame still, but not too much. This is a really nice thick mesh, so not too much. But it's also holding our wreath together, like kind of sandwiching it together so that the ribbons start to stay in place, the mesh starts to stay in place. It really helps overall, so good. And of course, I already also did the rest of those. So you're just going to take that cut edge to cut edge, fold it, and ruffle it in. And you don't have to use the zip ties, but of course I did just to make this video go a little smoother for you. Another nice little bed for our sign. Look at that. How stinking cute is that? We're going to add in our wires and we're going to make a bow. So we're not going to attach this just yet. Put a 9-inch tail and a 6-inch loop. 9-inch tail, 6-inch loop. I used less than one. Use less than one roll of mesh. And I used 1/4 of a roll of ribbon for each ribbon. Not bad, eh? Pinch, twist, loop. Okay. Pinch, twist, loop. So we're going to go 2. 2 loops there. This is one of the prettiest ribbons. Three loops on this. Such a thin, small, but it'll be really cute in there. And right in the back of them, 3 loops and make a nice big pop. Making sure they're the same length. Super cute. One. Okay, and then the pumpkins. And I think it goes flat on top of them. Maybe that's it, actually. A little different than maybe I originally planned, but I think this can be enough. 1. Loop. This is one of my favorite pumpkin ribbons. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop. See? And tail. And then a nice little plaid on the top, of course. Love this. One little loop on the top, and then I think I'm just going to do one loop each on each side. Just set right there in between those pumpkin loops. Perfect, just like that. Okay, nice stack is good. This is one of those cheapy little zip ties, so sometimes I pull them too tight, they break. We'll see how it handles. And I'll add a piece of wire, nice and tight. Just this is like reinforcing your zip tie. So if the zip tie ever gave way, your wire is nice and tight, or your pipe cleaner, whatever you're using. I just make sure that this part is super tight. So we have a beautiful bow here. All right, I'm going to poke some holes in this little sign here. I'm going to add some wire. I try to be as discreet as possible. I'm going to go right along here. I just look for spots that, have a little dark spot or lines or something I can just go along with the design to kind of hide it. So again, the sign, the plaid ribbon, and the mesh all came from the August supply box. I mean, look at that. We're going to move that up just a little tiny bit. I think. Try. Nope, we're going to leave it there. Oh my goodness, it's there. Okay, we're going to go right in the center, and then we'll attach our bow in kind of a different way. All right, going right through all those layers of mesh, making it a little bit easier for myself, of course, with the wire versus the pipe cleaner. You could leave it like that, but of course, we have a bow. It's a lightweight bow. It's not, too crazy. So we're going to go kind of right through here. Really cute. Okay, the last thing I do, as always, make sure I go and put our ribbons in place so that when I pick this up and take it right over to the door for pictures, it is ready and I don't have to mess with it while it's on the door. It just looks perfect. Really pretty though. All those ribbons. And then from the side, just a little prettier than, just the regular pancake 2.0 or the regular full size. And it's about 22 inches. So it's perfect. This is on the 10-inch frame. I will see you again sometime soon, hopefully. Bye, y'all.